Hello everyone, this is Wolfy's Crochet Crafts, and in today's video I am going to show you how to crochet a super easy scarf. And one of the main things that I love about this is that it has holes. And you might be thinking that, like, hey, it's a scarf, it's supposed to keep you warm, it shouldn't have holes, but it is really nice for when you just need to breathe in cold air. I know, like, and you have a scarf like right up in your face and you're just trying to breathe in it's super hot air, and I hate that. But with this, you get to stay warm and you're breathing in the cool air and it's just still warm. I love it. And I also love it because it's just super simple. And for this, I use 2 strands of yarn together to make it. In today's video, I will be showing you with just one, but you do get the same effect of what it looks like with just 1 strand. And I will also be showing you how I attach these little frills at the bottom. And what you're going to need to do this scarf is you're going to need a crochet hook that you are comfortable using with the weight of yarn you have. I'm using a 5mm hook, and I'm using Hobby Lobby's I Love This Yarn. Using up some little scraps here, I'm using yellow. And you're also going to want some scissors. And to start off, you need to make a slip knot. If you don't know how to make a slip knot, I do have a beginner series on my channel that you can check out. At the start of this video, I just want to say that you can hold your hook how you want, you can crochet how you want, do the stitches how you want. It's all going to come out the same. And if you like to crochet a different way, perfectly fine. I don't have problems with that. So the pattern is a multiple of 2 plus 3. So all that means is you're just going to crochet like 1, 2, and if you only wanted 2, you would add on 3 more stitches. But for today's video, I'm going to do 14 and then add 3, so that'll be 17. You can make this as wide or as skinny as you want to. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That was my 2. And now I am going to add 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So now we're going to double crochet into the 4th chain from the hook. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now this is like a chain 3, and that's your first double crochet. So what you want to do is go into the next chain, make another double crochet. And then you're going to double crochet all the way down this chain row until you have all double crochets. And I'll meet you back up at the end. So I'm here at the end of the chain row, and I just have a couple more to go. And if you see that you're just curling up, that's fine. It's going to stop doing that once you go farther. Do the last one. Okay, so if you did as many stitches as I did, you should have 14 double crochet and that chain 3 right here. That counts as 15. So now we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3, and turn your work. And for this row, it is going to be a 1 double crochet and chain 1. So right now with our chain 3, that counts as double crochet, and we need chain 1 more. And that chain 1 is counting as the space that we're going to skip. So instead of going into this next spot here, we're going to go into the 3rd spot. So just go in there, make a double crochet, and now there's an open spot like you saw in the scarf that I made before. And now you want to chain 1, skip a stitch, go into the next one. chain 1, skip a stitch, go into the next one. Chain 1, skip a stitch, go into the next one, and you do that all the way down your row. Alright, last chain 1, and then when you get to the end here, skip this double crochet and then go into the top chain of that chain 3 from the row below and make your last double crochet. So now we have that row of the open loops, or open stitches, I guess, and you want to chain 3. And for this row, it's going to look like this row down here. So we are going to do 1 double crochet, and instead of skipping this spot, we're going to crochet into it. Now you can crochet into this stitch if you would like to. I find it is faster if you just go into this hole and do that. It really doesn't make too much of a difference. If you just go into the stitch, it's probably going to be a little bit more secure, but if you don't want to do it, it's absolutely fine. It'll be fine. So then you do your next double crochet into the double crochet from the row before. Do another double crochet in that space. Double crochet into the double crochet from the row below. Double crochet into the next space. And that's all you do down this whole row, and that is the whole pattern. I mean, it's repeating 2 rows, and if you're using a chunkier, bulkier yarn, it is going to go faster, obviously, because the yarn is thicker and you won't need to do as much. But if you're just using like a smaller weight, I think mine's a number 4 worsted weight. That's fine. Okay, so for this last double crochet, there is 4 chains right here, and you can go into that top 4th chain, or you can just go into this space. I personally go into this space. And your last double crochet, you want to make sure it is in the 3rd chain. You do not want it to be in the space. So the way I count it, I don't necessarily count like the chains, I count like the backs of them. So this is 1, 2, 3. So go in there. That's my last double crochet for that round. And I'll show you this next one again. 1, 2, 3, turn your work. Chain 1 more. Skip a stitch. Go to the next. Double crochet, chain 1. Skip a stitch. Go into the next one, double crochet, chain 1. You can always tell if you're going in the right spot because it will line up with the one from the previous row where you do the double crochet, chain 1. And that is all you do, just those 2 rows. Super easy. I'm not the most advanced crocheter, I'm very good, but to make a child's or like a teen size, it takes me about a little over an hour. So I believe that to be very quick compared to if you're making like a blanket or something. Again, going in that top chain. So you just keep going with that. And this is what yours should look like. If you need to go back and watch this again, you can. Right now I'm going to show you how to add on the little tails, frills, whatever you want to call them. So for that, I am going to just cut this. And when you're making yours, you know, obviously keep going, but since it's just a tutorial, I can show you how to do it right now. So what you want to do is figure out how long you want them. This width would definitely be a child size, so probably don't want them too long. So mine, it's going to be about that long. It's just about 4 to 5 inches. So what I do is I find a stitch to go into, have it, and then grab the center of your frill, and you want to pull it through. So now you have a loop, and you want to pull both of those through. Then you just pull on it. And there you have one done. And you just keep doing that. And you're going to, when you make these, you're going to want to cut one that you want the length, and then you're going to want to use that as a guide for cutting all the rest of them. So what I mean is, you're going to line it up, and then you're going to cut it to the same length. And to make these more secure, I'll show you what I do also. You can have the tails frills as thin or as like thick as you want them. I usually do about 2 per stitch. And so when I'm doing 2 per stitch, I grab this, do that, pull it really tight, and now when I have 2 together, I take these 2 2 strands in the middle, and then I tie them together twice, and that's so that they do not come off. Especially with kids, you know, they love playing with them and pulling on them, and this is just going to make sure that it doesn't come off. So when you're done with this, it is going to look something like this. And I do suggest using a double strand to get this look, because I think it looks really pretty. I used a metallic shimmery yarn and just a regular yarn, and I personally like that look the best for me. But again, use whatever you want, you know, it's you, it's for you, it's for whoever you're making it for. I just hope you have a lot of fun making it, and it really does not take long at all. Again, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions, please comment down below, and I will get back with you as soon as I can. And if you have any stitches, patterns, whatever that you want me to show you how to do, I will be happy to do that when I can. And this has been Wolfy's Crochet Crafts, and I hope you have a wonderful day.